2, 1.
Yo, 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 yo.
We need to get some sound effect board going on.
Yeah, that'd be.
Yeah, we gotta keep doing this shit, word of mouth and shit. Yo, we are back once again. One more week. Wrestlemaniacs 2. I know we missed the weird part, but you know we're here in the building. Yes. It's your boy Izze4Real along with my boy Troy with all this red on.
Yeah,
yo,
it's one of those days. It's one of those days. It's all we know is red wrong. If you know, you know. Hey, how you doing? Izzy?
I'm doing good, man. How you doing, man?
I'm not gonna lie. I'm still recovering from Elimination Chamber this weekend. For all the viewers,
there you go.
To all the viewers outside the U.S., I apologize for what the WWE does to you.
We know your pain.
Now we know your pain.
This is crazy.
This is ridiculous. I 1 o'clock. I woke up 1 o'clock to watch the show at 2, and I just never went to bed after that. So I know your pain.
It takes special dedication to get through those shows at that time in the morning. That's for our Australian people, our UK people, so our European people. Like that, it's fucking crazy. Even I think the Japanese audience too. Is their time that bad as well?
Mm-hmm.
Like it's crazy. Like just to have to be up at like 3 o'clock in the morning just to watch a whole pay-per-view.
Yeah.
To the morning, crazy.
But that's why I give them credit more, because when they do pay-per-views over there, like Australia, UK, Japan, stuff like that, the crowds be lit, man.
Big feel.
And it's like
it's
because I feel like over here in the US we take it for granted.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, oh, we know they're coming back. So why even like
we know they're coming back at the end of the year.
Yeah, we know they're coming back. They're gonna come back. So it's like, oh, okay. But for you guys to show up when y'all do get y'all chance, I appreciate y'all. I appreciate the UK scene, the Australia, everybody. Like I can't even think. Japan, China, all of them. Everybody.
Right.
But yeah, other than that, hey, I'm ready. I'm ready for some fallout. So today we're gonna be talking about some Elimination Chamber fallout. So basically we're just gonna review it, just chop it up a little bit from what we saw. We got some recent news here with us, so we're gonna go ahead and get into it. And we might dab into a little bit of WrestleMania card talk, see how we're feeling about it.
The ideas that we have are changing
as they go.
But they're not.
We're in that realm. We're right there in the ballpark.
Yeah, and a lot of people I'm starting to see copy off our card, and we've been put this damn card out here at least like a month and a half ago, because we were like 2 weeks without a show.
Yeah.
So we put our card out a long time ago.
My card started, I would say, I'm not even gonna lie, I would probably say
even before the Punk.
Yeah, before Punk even returned. We had kind of had the card set up.
That's November.
It was like September. We were set.
But we did have it set up before we did the Rumble watch along.
Yeah.
We had it set up.
We had it set up a long time ago. So it's like we knew it. Well, me personally, I knew where I felt like that's what WWE should be heading. So, but with that being said, recent news that's been going on. Let's go. So first we're gonna start outside WWE AEW. Matt Riddle, congratulations is out to Matt Riddle. And those no. I just said outside WWE and AEW.
Oh, okay. My bad. Go
ahead. So, congratulations in order for Matt Riddle, Dolph Ziggler, and Nick Namath, Mustafa Ali for winning championships outside of WWE. Matt Riddle winning the New Japan Pro Wrestling TV title. Nick Namath, he winning the New Japan Pro Wrestling. It's not the Intercontinental title no more. It's not the UK title anymore.
What's the name of it now?
I forgot the damn name of it. It's the same title, but they done changed the name and changed the belt so many times. He beat David Finlay for it though.
I had the name of it too, and I was like, they got a new title?
It's not the Intercontinental title.
Oh man,
I forgot.
I like the Intercontinental title.
Which I love that. I love
their history of the Intercontinental title was pretty fucking good.
I love their designs. Yeah. The title design. New Japan has the best title designs that I've seen. But also, congratulations to Mustafa Ali winning the X Division title in TNA.
That's gonna be it.
Yeah,
that's a big title.
He said that's his first major title,
singles title
ever in 20 years. He said,
"Fuck that, ever. We ain't never seen you hold that shit. This your first big singles title ever."
And I feel like with the history that X Division title has, that's major.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
especially beating Chris Sabin, TNA legend, Hall of Famer, bound to be Hall of Famer in TNA. That is huge. Really, if you think about it, big names have won that title. In Samoa Joe, AJ Styles, Christopher Daniels, Petey Williams, Frankie Kazarian, Kurt Angle,
this thing, no,
Bobby Lashley,
Jay Lethal.
I mean,
I was gonna say Bobby Lashley too, but I wasn't 100% sure. Didn't he hold them both at the same time?
Yeah.
That's okay.
Yeah. So I'm saying, like, some of the greats and some of the people that you know recently in this day of wrestling has held the X Division title. So hopefully Mustafa Ali could continue that tradition of the X Division title and keep his name prominent.
He's a good athlete though.
Oh yeah,
he's pretty good in the ring.
Oh, he could go in the ring.
Yeah, so like, I'm not gonna show him in that sense. It's just that the WWE had a different idea for him just to be like a cruiserweight.
Yeah.
And he wants to be more than that. So now this is your time to show that, you can be more than that. Or you can be more than the stereotype that they always want to portray, your people as when they come into the game.
But that's what makes it great, because the character and gimmick that he's going with right now is what he wanted in WWE anyway. So it's something great that we see
ain't like a hero or something like that.
It's like a presidential kind of thing. So
that would have worked.
In Ali We Trust.
That would have worked for him.
Yeah. It would have went perfect. Because it was funny, because when he did get fired at WWE, that was just giving kind of like, with me, we're gonna make NXT better. We're gonna make wrestling better.
They could have made him go down there and do that.
And then I know he did do it in NXT.
Oh, he did?
Right before he got fired.
Gotcha.
So that's what made it crazy, because he maybe had like 2 or 3 weeks with that gimmick, and then literally WWE just fired him. And NXT, Shawn Michaels was like, bro, we literally he was just about to be crowned NXT North American champion.
And so I don't think his contract for TNA that long. Shawn was like, go over there and see if you can get over with it, and then come back.
I mean, and he's gonna be participating in the not a G1 Classic, but the
World League, or the one with the juniors.
The juniors.
Okay,
he's gonna be in that one. I'm pretty sure he's in that tournament over there in New Japan. Well, also speaking about TNA, we had another former WWE person debut over there in TNA, Dana Brooks / Ash by Elegance. She had her debut match.
Why are we speaking on Dana Brooks?
I mean, hey man, she happened to be there in TNA, pop up at the same time, so I might as well talk about her. A lot of people who got fired from WWE, or they haven't just left the business and gone by their day. Some of them continue on and seeing if they get better. I don't think Dana Brooks gonna get better.
I don't either. I don't care. I don't care about anybody. It's pointless for her to even go to another wrestling company. Like, it's over for you, and you're older too. So like, yeah, it's over.
But I had to give a shout out to her.
Unless she's married to somebody that's gonna go back to WWE, it's the only way.
That's the only way. They ain't letting her back in. Now we're transitioning to AEW. So AEW so first of all, they're signing a Will Ospreay. It's finally gonna come to fruition. Will Ospreay is gonna be soon debuting, technically debuting for AEW as official signing of AEW versus Takeshita at AEW Revolution.
He's gonna be returning. He's gonna be returning.
He kind of returning? Okay. All right, he's returning. But sooner or later they're gonna be going to Boston, and Mercedes Moné will be debuting. With that being said, AEW made a signing of Jennifer Pepperman. If you don't know who that is, she was a writer, basically the main writer for all Sasha Banks stories in WWE, which has caused a lot of what's the proper term we would go with? Chaos? Kerfluffle, yes. A lot of people don't like that because there has been a lot of moments where Miss Peppermint was labeled a racist. In this statement that I'm about to read, let me get my reading glasses on. All right, Peppermint. What?
I was just seeing the source.
Oh yeah, I just know.
Yeah, we're not gonna name this.
I'm not gonna name this.
Yeah,
I'll just read.
Yeah.
So, excuse me for my Georgia education. Peppermint discriminately treated plaintiff, and other Black and African American WWE employees poorly compared to their similar situation white and Caucasian counterparts. Peppermint routinely and unjustifiably raised her voice at plaintiff and made rude comments about plaintiff and other Black and African American WWE employees. Peppermint would just snap at plaintiff and her similarly situated Black African American counterparts, or deliberately berate them in front of everyone else. Peppermint had zero patience for plaintiff and her similar situated Black African American counterparts. Peppermint's tone and continuance routinely differed from when she spoke to or engaged with plaintiff's white and Caucasian counterparts. Just to let you know, the plaintiff that we're speaking about in these comments is an African American woman. So, that being said,
Hell could that be?
with that being said,
Who the hell could plaintiff be?
a Black woman in the WWE. Could be Layla.
Who?
Layla.
Who's that?
I don't know. I'm just.
Layla ain't Black.
She is Black.
Who?
Layla?
Layla L?
Yeah. That's the one with Michelle McCool?
Yeah, she ain't Black. What is she? She white from the UK.
That's crazy. That's crazy. She's Black. She's from the UK.
No, she has a great tan.
Oh, jeez. But I think it's just funny that they sound. I'm not even going to entertain you on that statement.
No, I'm dead ass, yo. Like, yeah.
I'm pretty sure I thought she was Black.
Nah.
This whole no way.
Look at that.
This whole time,
I can almost tell you the year she was born. Like I looked this shit up before.
He was like, "Oh, Maria, what? WWE. Let's see.
All you gotta do is look up Layla L. They know who you talking about. She 50.
She 50. She's Black, bro. She's definitely Black. I don't know why. I don't even know why this is the question. Yes, she's from London, England, but
what are we doing?
Well,
I'm gentleman right now. He's looking this
I
up.
just wanted to say, I just find it crazy that they hired her with the fact that for the longest, AEW is kind of labeled as a toxic racist kind of place.
Oh, is it?
Big Swole had comments said about it, about how it's funny how a lot of the African American workers there don't get a lot of chances at AEW, which kind of sticks out to me. When this comment was said, it stuck out to me because in my head I thought about, okay, Powerhouse Hobbs. First I thought about who's all the Black workers there. Everybody who's Black in AEW. Powerhouse Hobbs, Swerve Strickland, Ricky Starks,
Yeah, Jade Cargill at the time.
Oh, yeah, Jade at the time.
You had Sunny Kiss at the time. You have both of the microphone dudes.
They claim
Caster. Yeah, there you go. You had not the Street Profits. There you go. I was gonna call them Street Profits. Street Profits Juniors.
Yeah, Private Party.
And that was pretty much it at that time. And the Martin kids, and they were always on TV before Big Swole got fired.
Yeah,
they was during the pandemic. They was always on TV.
Yeah, they just couldn't stay healthy.
Yeah, so but I'll say this.
What's up?
You know, I'm a nigga. Like this is what it is. I'm a Black guy. I know how to act proper and you know what I mean, and be polite. I could tell you off top. That's just the way the industry is. Like it's never been a time where you just seen this one Black guy at the top, just forever. Bobby Lashley got a shot for a minute. The Rock had got his 4 years of fame, and who the fuck else? Booker T was never at the top.
Roman.
He a nigga.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Him and his whole family.
Yeah, they are.
Him and the whole family.
Like, but
other than that, you're not gonna see it that many.
You're not gonna see it. And to tell you the truth, like Tony Khan was pushing Ricky Starks from the jump. Ricky Starks was getting pushed. Cody was pushing Ricky Starks.
Yeah.
So like the comment that she made was like,
is only because she wasn't getting pushed.
Correct. And I was trying to think of a polite way to say it.
Oh no,
I'll say it. I'll be me. Fuck it. I'll be me.
I thought
your ugly ass ain't gonna get no push because you're terrible in the fucking ring. You're always botching and hurting people, and you're not a looker.
And forget, she was terrible on the mic.
That too. You're not a looker. So you have no star potential. Your husband could have made it.
Hey, Cedric. They actually
Is it Cedric or Apollo? I always forget.
Cedric.
Okay.
They're picking up with Cedric right now, actually. Him and Ashanti Dons form their team on SmackDown.
Wait, what do you mean? Oh,
the main tag team.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
And you see, she ain't get signed to WWE.
She ain't got signed shit.
Or NXT. So I mean, like,
or TNA.
Exactly. So the comments is like, you just mad because you know what I mean?
But it's something because Jennifer Pepperman was a long-time writer, so she's gonna bring some type of experience to AEW non-writing team. So, hey, I'm a little.
And she's not bringing anything. This is a fucking wrestling company. You're not really bringing anything to this shit. Like, let's be real. What are you gonna do? Just have the fucking shit be catty like as fuck for the girls? I hope the fucking guy he don't have her writing for the men.
No, remember now.
Gonna be writing for
everybody write for themselves.
Like,
she just writes for them.
Writing their matches out.
The story.
Tell me a fucking story going on right now besides the fans wanting Swerve Strickland to be the fucking champion. And that's not even the story that they're telling.
You got Sting's retirement.
That's not even the story that they're telling. He's like, fuck this, I'm done. I'm 67 years old. I'm done.
You got.
What stories are they telling?
I don't know, man. I don't know. It's AEW. Hey, man. AEW fans create the story for them.
I don't give a fuck.
And that's how that works with AEW.
You can at me.
So now, we're switching into WWE before we get into this Elimination Chamber review. We got two people coming into WWE. We got Tama Tonga from New Japan, who was in New Japan for 14 years.
Damn, was he out there that long?
14 years. So he's going to be coming into WWE at 41 years
old now in the United States.
He's going to be 41 coming in. And it's suspected right now, a lot of people have been saying he's going to be in NXT with the Good Brothers down there in NXT running stuff down there, which I'm okay with because I feel like that's what they should be doing right now to get them some heat or just get them acquainted with each other.
They're all 40.
Yeah.
So it don't even matter.
But I feel like sooner or later, and I'm gonna just go ahead and say it, I think Judgment Day is gonna break them up soon.
Yeah.
And I feel like this is how you keep Finn in that either you bring Finn back down to NXT and he has a run down there again, which I'm okay with. I truly don't have a problem with Finn having another run in NXT. Or you have them come up and Finn joins them.
Or Finn just gets tired of the bullshit with Damian Priest and then he just has his boys come up.
Yeah.
And then they own him. Don don't even have to be a part of this no more. I think Don can go on to be like an Eddie type of character with Rhea, whether she goes babyface or whether she stays here.
Right.
I think that's where Don needs to be. Like, don't separate him.
I feel like Dom and Rhea should leave off together.
Mm-hmm.
Dame should go solo. Finn and JD should go with the Bullet Club group, and that's how you break up Judgment Day.
Yep.
That's how they separate.
Be for Damien. Yeah. Try to see if you can get Damien over as a big baby face.
Yes, I'm okay.
That's
as of right now, the OC is broken off from AJ Styles.
Yeah.
Which is
I see that.
Which is all. Well, I mean,
they never made it. They never made it work.
Because AJ got hurt early when they started.
That even the first time they didn't make it work. No. They never really made it work.
Made it work a little bit.
Nah, not to me.
When they first started with the beat up John Cena set,
yeah, to me that still wasn't.
I was cool with it.
I wasn't.
And that's when they got fired.
They was like, oh yeah, because it only lasted like 2 months or something. Then they kept calling the OC. I'm like, what the OC?
The original club.
Motherfucker, just call them. Just
call them the club.
Give them something else.
Call them the club.
The AJ Styles and his boys, like like the OC, like
the OC just didn't fit right.
First of all, they're not even the original club.
AJ Styles was
period.
So that's what made me threw me off. I was like, AJ Styles not originally
right.
because originally it's Finn Balor. So.
But that's how they kept making that shit ever since AJ got there. They kept making like AJ was the originator in fucking Bullet Club. It's like, no, it's Finn, and he's on your fucking roster
right there.
Like
he's literally right
there.
He's
saying hi with a cheesy smiley face. Like
he's right there. So why act like he's not there? But yeah, Tama Tonga is coming to WWE.
Cool shit.
And what we just found out before we started,
what?
Shawn Spears is in he's back in WWE. Slash Ty Dillinger. You had feelings about it.
Yeah, I did, because it's like the people even in the crowd was like, I thought it was Velveteen Dream, honestly.
Yeah.
That's what I thought it was, because the writing was on the wall. I'm like, something about pain.
The whole week, the whole time that's been going on, because that's been going on for some weeks now.
Okay.
Everybody has been saying it was Tama Tonga. So nobody really there. That was a surprise, because Shawn Spears wasn't even in the talks.
Right.
Because so literally everybody just kept going, oh, that's Tama Tonga. That's Tama Tonga.
Well, I didn't know until I seen the hood. When I seen the hood, I was like, is that Shawn Spears?
When I saw the chair, that's what made me go.
Oh, you seen the chair? I seen the hood, so I'm like, oh, that head, that's Shawn Spears' fault.
Because when I seen the chair and everybody all the crowd kept yelling 10, 10, 10, 10, 10.
I thought they was going for Velveteen Dream. I thought they were saying Dream. I'm like, is that Velveteen Dream?
They all kept yelling. They was yelling 10. So that's what made me go, is that Shawn Spears? And then he hit him. I was like, oh, that's Shawn Spears. That's not Ty Dillinger. That's Shawn Spears.
See, that's what my quorum is. It should be Ty Dillinger. When he last left the company, he was Ty Dillinger. He was the perfect 10. Boom, boom, boom. I get it. You went to another company. The people only know you in another company as Shawn Spears.
Right.
When you come back to WWE, they don't fucking know you as Shawn Spears. You should come back as Ty. They know that's
now that you explained it, yeah, that makes sense now. That makes sense to me.
You know what I mean? Like, so that was my thing. Like, and they're saying 10, 10, 10. They weren't saying chairman.
No.
They don't give a fuck about what you did at AEW. They don't care about what Cody did at AEW. They're happy that Cody was somewhere else. He became a big star somewhere else, and he came back.
He left as Stardust or whatever, but we all knew him as Cody Rhodes anyway.
And we already knew. We all kept tabs on him.
Yeah, kept tabs.
Let's be honest here. We all kept. The only reason I was watching New Japan was because Cody was there. The only reason I was watching Ring of Honor because Cody was there. The only reason I was watching, what was the other company? Impact is because Cody was there. And AJ for New Japan the first time. Yeah. That's it. Like, I'm not gonna act like I didn't. Yeah. And then when he went to AEW and he started that shit, oh, I'm watching this. This is Cody. Fuck the Bucks. Oh, this is Cody and Omega. At the time, I liked Omega. So this is Cody and Omega. Oh, shit, they got Jericho. Oh, let's go. And just, it started off great and just
died off.
It hit a cliff like a billy goat running from a mountain lion.
Once, like, I'm gonna tell you what happened. Once I learned that they was writing their own like stories, or like just telling their own storylines, that's when I was like, oh man, I already could see the writing on the wall. Because everybody thinks they're a goddamn director. Everyone thinks they're a director until you put it on the screen.
Who's the main culprit for you? Who's the main two culprits for you of this? What you're saying in AEW?
The main culprits?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
For the guys who think that they're directors and think that they're
Jericho.
That's my number one. Who's your number two?
That's my heart. That's where it's gonna get hard. Cause I don't know, man. Cause I would just say the Elite all alone. I was gonna say the Elite alone, but then I was like Adam Page. I was thinking Adam Page.
Nah, he with them, but they shit has been bad. Yes.
There you go.
But they don't have the experience to have their shit be good as far as storytelling.
Who then?
The Elite. They're in New Japan.
Okay. Gotcha.
To me, it's Moxley.
Oh yeah.
Like
yeah.
the fucking grace of Dean Ambrose.
I totally forgot all about that.
And you were supposed to come here to be bigger than Dean Ambrose.
He came in off the shits. On the first night, he came in off the shits.
Yeah, and it's like, dude, what? Whoa.
That's how we start? Okay.
Oh, fuck. Like, go back to Dean Ambrose, please. Well, Moxley, this is a fan of Dean Ambrose and one of the many who hates the John Moxley character. Not you in particular. We're the same age, so I'm not, you know what I mean? Go back to fucking WWE.
Yeah.
Seth Rollins keeps begging you on TV. Like, he's begging you on TV to come back. Roman is kind of, yeah, because he's enjoying the best run of his life. So go back there. Your two guys are fucking doing it right now. And the guy that you hated.
They're showing you how it's supposed to be done.
And the guy that you hated that brought you up, even though he's hurt, still one of their biggest fucking stars. So imagine where the fuck that could put you if you go back into that environment.
I know we're not gonna get on AEW rant. We're not.
No.
Not today. But I would say, man, it instantly started once he came in. And it's something that I never liked that AEW does. They do a lot of, they don't have a fully developed character or a fully developed like setting yet. So like for me, like when I would say that, John Moxley had like 4 or 5 theme song changes.
True.
Orange Cassidy.
Wait.
Orange.
Who?
John Moxley did.
Oh, Moxley.
Orange Cassidy had a theme song.
I'm sorry.
Orange Cassidy had multiple theme song changes. And I like WWE changes theme songs. I get that. But you end up getting used to it. They had a different theme song one week. The next week they got a different theme song. Then the next week after that, they went back to the one that they had 2 weeks ago. And then they're like, we'll keep that for like a month. And then they'll go, you know what, we need to switch it again.
Jurassic Express.
So you're like, yo, who the fuck is coming out right now? Or like, oh, they got a new theme song for this week. They
Orange Cassidy.
They did it for Orange Cassidy. They did it for John Moxley. They did it for the Elite. And I feel like the Elite come out with a different theme song every time I see them.
Yeah, they do.
So I'm like, bro,
once they left the Elite. Once they left that as the intro song, I think I was done with them then, just subconsciously.
I was like, because to me, first thing that triggers me, kind of like the Royal Rumble, the theme song. You hear the theme song, you go, oh, this is that person. But if you constantly switch it, or just like have a basic generic one that sounds like everybody else's, I don't know what the fuck you is.
Right.
So that's just something that's for me. But that's all the news for now.
Yeah, we got the news in like 20 minutes.
I try to keep y'all updated as best as possible. Outside the WWE, within WWE, AEW, TNA.
I ain't watching all that shit.
I mean, I either watch it or I catch highlights, or it's just happen to be on my Twitter feed. So it's just one of those things I happen to just be looking at. So with that being said, let's get into the Elimination Chamber.
I don't even know why you gotta look it up. We know what happened.
I know what happened. I mean, first of all,
we predicted every single one.
Every single one of them. But come on, dog.
I mean, like,
come on, man. Y'all need to start.
It was kind of easy.
Man, we need to start betting. I knew.
Wait, you can bet on that? Like who?
Yeah.
In football?
Yeah.
What? How you bet on like who wins the moves? Who wins? Or
who wins?
So
you could do simple. Who wins? You could do
the longest match. Or like,
who's gonna hit the finisher first in the match?
The fuck? What?
Yeah, you didn't know that?
Nah.
Yeah, you can do that. You can do a lot of that actually.
I'm wrestling. Yeah.
I was like, man, hey. A lot of people looked at it kind of crazy because it's like, oh, it's pre-script, but you don't know you actually don't know what the actual result is gonna be.
Unless you're just so used to watching this shit.
Think about that one person. WrestleMania last year. Goes in there, he's clean sweeps first night. Goes to clean sweep night 2, and he had Cody to win. Now your whole card's fucked. Now you don't really win.
Oh, so it goes by card.
Yeah, they just go by card.
So
unless you want to do it like individual lines, but you don't get. But card you get big money. You can get 10 times more than what you put in.
So who wins on the whole card?
Yeah, if you can do it that way, or you can just do one match at a time, where it's like $5 here, $5 there.
Right, that's what I thought. I was like, you do it like that, like
if you do it that way, I mean, I don't think you're going to be really.
Nah,
for me, I'm going to go ahead and give me the card because
I do the card.
I'd rather do that than try to win
$5 or $10.
I
think the Mania one might be harder to do, but like these little B shows, easy.
Yeah.
They nobody losing their titles, so
we got 4. So technically, on the main card, we have 4 matches. Right. All together, it was 5 matches.
I didn't even see the pre-show match.
I didn't watch the pre-show match. I had got there kind of late.
Yeah, I was in the show.
I happened to catch like them leaving out.
Who the fuck is in the pre-show match? Kabuki
Warriors versus Candice LeRae and Indy Harper.
I'm good. Match number 1 of the actual what do they call this? PLE, Premium Live Events.
Yes.
So match number 1 is what, my friend?
It was the Women's World Championship Elimination Chamber match. Sorry. Elimination Chambers match 4. An opportunity at the Women's World Championship at WrestleMania XL 40. Yes. We had Becky Lynch taking on Bianca Belair versus Liv Morgan versus Naomi how let me make sure. I'm gonna do it the way the internet. So you had Naomi taking on.
Oh, you mean the way they entered into the match?
Yeah, Naomi entered first, followed by Becky Lynch, and then after Becky Lynch, you had
Naomi and Becky started. You mean?
Yeah, Naomi and Becky started.
Yeah.
And that's when you had Tiffany Stratton come in at 3rd. You had Liv Morgan at 4th, Raquel Rodriguez at 5, and then Bianca Belair came in at 6.
I predict the order.
So something that's kind of little things that you didn't notice, but Raquel had an allergic reaction. I don't know. Did you see that?
No, didn't give a fuck.
Oh man, when she made her entrance, I was looking at her face, and I was like, man, her face is swollen.
It did look pimply.
It was paint.
No,
but she battled through it.
It didn't look pimply.
She did the whole entire thing through it. And I was like, okay, bet. Naomi got eliminated first. Followed by
the way she got eliminated was like
trash. Not during Black History Month.
It was like Tiffany Stratton should have immediately pinned her, not Naomi selling for like 5 seconds and then you come and pin her. And then you missed her leg the first time to grab it. Like, it just was kind of clunky. I was like, fuck y'all.
Rookie.
Yeah.
I get like little things like that for Tiffany. I'm gonna be like, hey, that's her.
But it wasn't really on Tiffany too much. It's like, this was the finish I picked up for Naomi to get out of here. Like,
yeah.
All right. Yeah.
After Naomi was eliminated, Tiffany Stratton was eliminated by Liv Morgan, which the crowd hated.
I hated it. I was like, what the? Liv Morgan should have been the first fucking one eliminated. They keep pushing her like this, like she's fucking Alexa Bliss.
Liv Morgan has been like the runner-up for the Royal Rumble, for Elimination Chamber.
She's a threat.
She was the runner-up last year's Royal Rumble.
Yo, she's fucking 5'2", 5'1", 110 pounds. Not even that. I'll say 102 pounds.
And then
soaking wet. Like, come on, yo. What?
Then Raquel Rodriguez was eliminated.
He should have been eliminated second
by Bianca Belair, which was, I mean, they took a lot for her to get.
It's time for her to go heel.
Raquel?
Babyface shit ain't working.
Oh yeah, everyone been wanting Raquel.
This babyface shit ain't working.
We're tired of her always coming out there smiling.
Yeah, you're a fucking monster. You're Amazon. Like, man,
I miss her in NXT. I miss her NXT one. Then followed that, Bianca Belair got eliminated by Liv Morgan. And then Liv Morgan literally right after eliminated Bianca Belair.
I was fine with that. I was ready for the match to end.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh yes.
I was hoping it didn't continue on because I was like, man, I hope they're not about to try to give us a 10 minutes.
Yeah, that's why I was like, oh yeah, thank you, God.
No, go ahead and put this out.
And then it made me not be mad the way Bianca was eliminated. I was like, oh no, yeah, let's go.
Now that leaves the question of, what do we do with the rest of these ladies?
Who cares except for Bianca?
I mean,
damn, I hate to say that about Naomi too, but
I feel like Bianca and Tiffany gonna be they might be at WrestleMania.
Naomi,
I can see Bianca and Tiffany at WrestleMania. We have
just because of what happened in the chamber.
Yeah. So I had that on my card. Are you agree with that?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll put you there.
We could put like a check minus because it might not be a part of the main roster. I mean the main card.
What do you mean? Pre-show?
Yeah, it might be like a pre-show. Because it ain't got nothing at stake.
They're not about to put Bianca on the pre-show.
It ain't got nothing at stake.
They're not gonna put her on the pre-show.
You might be right.
Following that match, which was a great match, went 32 minutes. Following that was Judgment Day, taking on a New Catch Republic. For the I say unified, but for the undisputed WWE Tag Team Championships, which went 17 minutes. Good match.
Fuck you. That was a great 17 minutes. I was enthralled the whole way. I even thought that the New Catch might fucking win a couple times. I enjoyed the match. I did. I knew Judgment Day was gonna win.
Yeah.
But there was a few times I was like, no, get him. Get him.
When I went back, I said a good match off my initial review initial watch of it. Mm-hmm. And I went back and watched it because I feel like when I was watching, I was still sleeping. Mm-hmm. Because that 32 minutes was like, woof. Yeah. And then it came down. I was like, oh, good God. We got more matches to go. So I was like, I got to hang on in there. So then I went back and watched it. I was like, okay, that's a great match. It's a great match. Great tag team match. Show why we both said, I think we both said that it should be a 4-way men's tag team.
It will be.
Yeah, I feel like Judgment Day, New Catch Republic. Who else?
Who knows?
We said the New Day. Did we say New Day? No. We said New Cash Republic, Awesome Truth, and DIY.
DIY, yeah.
Which I think is
a Judgment Day might not be in it.
Why not?
They might lose their title before.
You think so?
If they want Damian Priest to go after the Intercontinental title like on Raw,
right?
Unless JD take his place, it'd be JD and Finn.
They saying, I mean, I was thinking that the whole time. Why don't they use the Freebird rule?
I don't know.
I was like, yo,
and it's for you, motherfucker.
Why did we stop using the Freebird rule? I think the last person to do it was New Day. They were the last,
and that was like 2014. That was like 10 years ago.
I'm like, bro, why don't we use the Freebird rule?
It's 4 of them. You never know which one you face.
Okay, technically, you can get it. The Bloodline used it. When Sami Zayn subbed in for Jay, or Sami Zayn.
I thought you were saying like Solo. I'm like, they ain't never used that shit. I wish they would have used that shit.
Which I was thinking, I was like, yo, they should have used. They could have used it multiple times. But great match. The men's Elimination Chamber match for opportunity at the World Heavyweight Championship at WrestleMania 40. You had let me scroll on down here. So first we had LA Knight and Drew McIntyre to start us off. What? I know you telling me that yours wasn't turned on the whole entire time, and you just turned it on. Well, I hope they picked you up through my mic the whole entire time.
Man, I hope so too. God damn it! Like, God damn it!
This is what happens when you have old co-hosts. Don't know how to work that new technology.
That's crazy. Dude, I'm like, wait, my shit ain't lighting up. Like, my shit not lighting up.
Oh my gosh. Anyways.
Don't give up now. Keep going.
Anyway. God. Yeah, LA Knight and Drew McIntyre started off something that I saw that was funny. Well,
I was talking about Matt Riddle. I'm doing Matt Riddle shit.
Yeah, he doing Matt Riddle shit, huh? Without beat your ass, right? Fucking Matt Riddle style.
No.
No, that's Matt Riddle.
I'm gonna say I'm not. I ain't whooping his ass that day. I know.
Kevin Owens, to me, Kevin Owens was on crack at the start of the match. He was just angry. He was like when Logan Paul come out, he's like banging his head on the glass.
Who came out first? Did he come out first?
Kevin Owens came out first. Okay. And then following Kevin Owens was
the Orton shit pissed me up.
What you mean?
Well, Orton stood on top of Bobby Lashley.
Oh yeah,
I was like, nigga, get the fuck off myself.
Because I was thinking it was like, I want to say it was Kevin, Logan, and then Bobby after that.
And then Randy came out.
And Randy stood on Bobby Cage.
I'm like, you disrespectful, Randy.
Then LA Knight came out and stood on Randy Cage.
Right. And Randy just like, all right, I understand. Like, I was like, okay, did that.
But and he poked at his shoe. And I laughed. I was like, yo, what? I was like, Randy's having a good time, bro. Ever since he came back, he's just been having a good time. He's enjoying his time.
It made me laugh too, because I was like, damn it, Bobby, defend yourself.
And Bobby was just looking straight. He didn't even look up.
He just kept doing
this.
He just kept doing this. Like very subtly, like looking out. Like, Bobby, say something. I'd be like, get off my cage.
But then Drew came out and he was on the rope and Logan's like staring at him. And he like flips his kilt up at him. I'm like, what's going on in this? This all is in the intros, people.
Did he call it? Did Logan call somebody a bitch?
I don't know.
Did he like? And like,
oh yeah, he wrote. Somebody gave him a marker, so he had Drew like horns in there. Yeah, he was doing hella and then he doodling in that marker. And then he wrote Kevin sucks backwards, and he made like a big circle with some sticks on it, like this Kevin Owens. And then so let me go ahead. So, LA Knight and Drew McIntyre started with then Kevin Owens comes out. Kevin Owens gets hot. Bobby Lashley comes out. This is what made me laugh. The light hit Bobby's pod, and Bobby's face was like, "Oh, I'm going in." Like he was smiling. Like he was like, "Oh my god!"
But he didn't know.
Like he didn't know what was going on.
The crazy part was, as you say that, I was thinking in my head, I was like, "Oh, he didn't know he was supposed to come in right now." It's really random.
Bobby was like, "Oh yeah, I'm in." Like his face is like shocked.
Or he had a complete brain fart.
Yeah, Bobby.
Either or, like.
But Bobby comes in, and then Randy comes out. He gets his little run. He gets his run going. And that's when Logan comes out. And when Logan enters in the Elimination Chamber, this is when you can see the doodles, like him drawing it. Kevin Owens like
beating the shit out of him,
like just straight mauls him.
And I just like, oh God, no,
and I mean
God.
that's what I'm like, yo, what the hell is that on the? I'm looking at like, what's on the glass?
Now I seen it during the match. I seen all of them. I'm like, what is he doing?
See, I didn't notice
because then he was like this on the outside because the camera faced towards him and he was faced towards the crowd and he was doing all that and then the camera circled around and you see all the doodles. I'm like, what the? I was like, just drawing shit. That's why I was like, did he call somebody a bitch? Because he went.
Yeah, he did write it out.
It did. Like,
he wrote it out. But I think there was a part. So nobody's got eliminated at this point. Everybody's all in the ring at this time. What happened? I want to say LA Knight had was he giving, who did he go from corner to corner? He did that with Drew McIntyre early. He was slamming him off the pods. But then Kevin Owens slammed Logan Paul onto some of the pods. And
all the pods almost, except for like Lashley's.
Yeah. Then Michael Cole said something of sort of like he kind of pre-told it. He was like, he just threw him through the pod. And that's out of nowhere.
He threw him through the pod.
No, Bobby Lashley speared Logan through the pod. Like maybe like 5 minutes after.
Oh yeah. And they both blood that was hurt.
Oh man. Yeah. It looked nasty.
The breaking through the pod did. The fall didn't, but the going through the pod looked a little.
Yeah.
Because it's fucking fiberglass.
Yeah.
So I was like, ooh, that might cut you somewhere. You know what I mean? Like, Logan took it like a G though.
He did. But after that, literally right after that spot, Bobby gets pinned. He gets a Claymore by Drew McIntyre. He get Claymore and then he gets back
at first.
Yeah, then everybody said that on Twitter. It was like,
I didn't think about that.
When I'm Bobby and I mean both get eliminated first. Crazy work there.
Triple H, you're in charge.
This is what we doing now.
We're doing the Booker T story all over.
This is what we doing.
That's not 2003.
That's crazy work.
I'm kidding.
So yeah, Bobby gets eliminated first, and then following that, LA Knight gets eliminated by Drew McIntyre. Well, that's after LA Knight had got his ass smashed by AJ Styles. Because he came in with the
chair.
AJ came.
Where did he come from? The camera just wrapped around it.
But I knew it was crazy. I knew something was gonna happen because Bobby was taking so
long to get out. I thought he was really hurt.
I know. I kept saying, I was like, bro, something about to happen. This only happens when something's about to go down.
When somebody got to get in that fucking cage.
Yeah. So Bobby taking forever to get out the cage, and I was like,
he didn't roll towards the door. He rolled the other way. I'm like, he must be really hurt because he's not rolling towards the door.
And then he kind of started getting his way there.
Yeah.
They're opening the door. They're holding the door now. They're holding the door open because it's like we trying to get Bobby out of here.
And then they switch the camera.
Yeah. And then out of nowhere, AJ is in the cage hitting LA Knight with the chair. And he cracked. And I mean, he is
beating his ass. The chair breaks.
That's all I said. The chair breaks over his back.
But and then I thought that he hurt his like appendix or something, dog, because Styles gave him the Styles Clash on the broken part of the chair that was poking up.
Yeah.
And I was like, ooh, and you could tell LA Knight was hurt because he was like, as he was getting pinned, he had the grimace. It wasn't a sell. It was like, man, this should hurt.
That shit hurt, bro. Like Drew picked the bones of that, of course, of that beatdown. Kevin Owens, he's next to get eliminated by Randy Orton off of RKO, I want to say. Logan Paul. So now we get down to the final three of Logan Paul, Drew McIntyre, and Randy. And I'm sitting there like, man, of course he got Logan Paul in the final three. That makes sense. But then I'm like, okay, Logan Paul's not winning. Randy, he's not winning. How are we gonna get Drew to win? Like, how are we gonna get this? So
he said how?
Because in my mind, I'm like, man, LA Knight and Logan Paul didn't really cross paths. KO and Logan Paul cross paths the whole entire time. So out of nowhere, Logan does the brass knuckles. He gets the brass knuckles. And I swear to you, that was probably the best RKO out of nowhere I've seen in a while. Where like he's sitting there,
it's just a close camera.
Yeah, he's doing his taunt, and I'm like, okay, he's gonna hit him with the brass knuckles. I'm like, but he's taking a long time though. Bro, that RKO caught me so off guard. I was like, oh, because I literally jumped out to see. I was like, oh, okay, because the whole time
got juice.
Randy was on the back. He was holding his back the whole entire time. And I was kind of getting worried I knew nothing was really wrong, but I was like, man, he's good at it. Randy could have left and went to Hollywood for real.
Because I was like, bro, I don't know what part of the match where you had hurt this shit. They keep showing the replay, but I'm like,
it was at the very beginning when he came out.
They kept showing the replay, but I'm like, but where? Like where?
When he did like the backdrop outside?
Yeah. But it's had.
Yeah, that's what made me go, why is this so
accurate? Where?
Because I was like, it's not. I was like, is that not bad or is it wood? Like,
all wrong. Like,
so I'm like, and the whole time, and I think what made it worse was I'm looking at his back and it is bruised, and it's like red and shit. And I'm like, man, it might be because he's white. But then I'm like, I don't know. I'm looking at it like, yo, I don't know. And he's holding his back, and
he sold that motherfucker.
He was selling it. And my mom was like, man, Randy, you could have went to Hollywood a long time ago, but you stayed here with us.
I was like, hey, you really hurt.
And then, yeah. So now we get down to Randy and Drew. Logan's sitting in the cage. And I mean, he's just sitting there. He hasn't left the cage yet. He's just sitting there. So while this is all going on, I'm like, man, Logan's about to cost him this match. Because he's just sitting there. He hasn't even left the cage. So like the camera, you can kind of see him just sitting there. And then he cost Randy the match.
He fucking nailed him with that guy.
Yo, that hand, and I don't know if it's Randy selling or what, but my man Logan cocked that bitch back. Hey. I was like, hey, yo. I looked at Randy and I was like, oh shit. Randy, he don't need a Claymore, he don't need nothing. He is go.
Hey, and Randy sold it like a G,
bro.
And the ankle being turned after he went down, like Randy, if you watch it again, Randy's whole ankle was turned a whole nother way. I'm like, oh, Randy done.
Hey, yo.
But he hit him so hard. I'm like, damn, bro, you supposed to like pull back a little bit. Like
he literally went like this for the punch. He goes like this and I don't know what it is about Logan, but when he does that knockout punch, his hand goes like this, and it just slings. It's not like an angle where it's coming like this. It's literally like a.
That's him drawing back.
Yeah. So it's like I'm like, yo.
But when he hits,
he comes with speed, and it comes with.
But I think I know what really happened. No, I don't know everything, but I think Randy was like right here. All I gotta do is just tuck my chin right here and just make it look real, and just hit me right here because it was so much force and it made noise. I'm like, but I know he really didn't hit Randy because it'd be a whole issue.
Yeah.
Like, and I don't give a fuck what hands you got. You got to deal with 6'4" Randy Orton that can twist you into a pretzel.
Yeah.
So I don't think he gonna really knock him out.
Like Randy been in the weight room too. Oh yeah. You're not fucking with Randy right now. No. We're not fucking with Randy right now. Yeah. But Drew McIntyre wins.
Which we predicted.
Which was I felt like was first of all, he's the only Raw superstar in the chamber. So that kind of tell you the like
shit. He was. Huh?
Yeah, he's the only one from Raw.
Damn.
Which I was like, oh, we couldn't have made it more predictable. Okay.
Damn, man, right. I didn't even think about that.
I mean,
Raw title
for the women's that you had you had Raw and SmackDown, but it was what?
That's crazy.
Maybe I'm looking at this 3 SmackDown, 3 Raw for the women's title, but a lot of people was like trying to make sense of it, of like, oh, because that's how Seth won the title when you had to face AJ Styles, so you had to have SmackDown in there, but. Fucking 5-1. Right. That tells you that there's no more main event players like that on Raw. Like there's not many main event players on Raw like that.
They about to take Cody away,
and they about to take Cody away too. So the only players you
Seth and Drew.
Seth, Drew, Sammy, I guess. Gunther, when you free him up from the Intercontinental title. And then CM Punk when he returns.
All right, that's your 4. That's your top 4.
Yeah. Well, yeah. So you top 4 for right now.
Yeah.
Oh, and Jey Uso. He's gonna be in the main event title.
I love Jey, but
he should be in the Intercontinental.
Yeah, that's where you need to be at. You don't just spring from being a tag team guy to go into the world title. Like,
well, he's main event Jey Uso. What can you say? He's one of the hardest guys.
You can main event as the Intercontinental Champion.
That's true. Well, right now,
A show, B show.
Once they free up Gunther for the Intercontinental title, I feel like Sammy and Jay gonna be holding that division down. So you just got Seth, Drew, and Gunther.
Now you could boost Sammy up. It's time.
Okay.
You could boost Sammy up. He could be one of the 6.
Okay. I mean, I have no problem with it. I'm still with it.
Let's get this last fucking
and
match.
The last match. Oh,
this
first of all,
match. No, I don't want to fucking talk about the Grayson Waller effect.
I just want to mention when that came out. I'm not gonna go break down the whole entire thing. But Cody Rhodes challenges The Rock. That's the only thing we got. He's like, you slapped me, and I'm not about to let it go. You got to see me. That's all he basically all he said was, "You gonna have to see me. You gonna have to see about it."
And Seth, no. I got your back. Okay.
And I just wanted to say that I see a potential Austin Theory babyface run coming up soon.
Because that was bullshit that the Grayson Waller actually sat there.
He literally just sat there.
Austin Theory got his ass.
But it was also because Austin Theory tried to steal the spotlight.
I get it, but that's your boy. Y'all heels. That's your job. You're not supposed to sit there like that.
And then he just shows up on Raw like, yeah, I tried my best to fight back. Brother, you ain't do nothing. We all watch. And
we all watch you sit there.
And you even move stuff out of the way. It was like, go ahead.
Right. And graciously moved out of the way.
And when he said it, Austin Theory's face was like, what? What do you mean by that? You didn't do anything. You watched. But the last match of the night, to get us up off out of here, Rhea Ripley defending the Women's World Championship versus Nia Jax. Went 14 minutes.
Fuck, did that shit go that fucking long? It felt every bit of it.
I felt like it took that for Rhea. It was Rhea's entrance that made that feel so long. She had a long ass entrance to me. It felt like she took her time to get out there. I was like, okay, it's a home country, makes sense.
The best way I could put this with Rhea being such a pleasant sight to look at in all at facets, it makes the 14 minutes not seem that bad.
Yeah, it wasn't bad.
Even Nia had some jiggles in there.
I was upset with Nia a little bit. Because Nia, to me, Nia's return, ever since her return, she's been good to me. Like, she hasn't been as atrocious as she was before on her first one. She's been okay. She's been selling and everything. But in this match, I think Rhea pulled out a new move, and Nia was like,
you don't know.
And Nia was like, I don't know how to respond to this. And it was at the very start of the match when I think Rhea got her arm and she does a springboard off. She tried to do a springboard
off
the rope. Not her throwing. Yeah, her throwing.
Head scissors.
And Nia was just like, I don't know where I need to go. I don't even know how to sell this. It was like she was in total shock of the move that Rhea pulled it out on her. Because Rhea never did the move for her. Or she probably done it when back in NXT a long time ago when she first started off. But I'm telling you, when the move happened, this is literally Nia's reaction. Like the move happens and Nia goes, and she does it. She just I swear to you, that's exactly the emotion she does. Like the head scissors comes in and Rhea falls, Nia goes, that's it. It's like, Nia, take the sell, bro. You ain't even take the bump or nothing. You ain't even
just do a front cartwheel, like a front flip. Like
I guess
rolling to the side.
When Rhea did the move, it was close to the turnbuckle, and Nia was supposed to go into the turnbuckle. But
that's
Nia was like, I get there when I get there. I'm gonna hit this rope, and I'm gonna just move my ass over to the turnbuckle. Fuck it. That move was cool and all, but fuck, it ain't do nothing to me. Yeah. Yeah. I was like, that, and then I think Rhea hit a suplex off the top. This is around the end of the match.
I mean, I was so surprised that Nia was up on the top rope.
First of all, you could tell she do not
go up there.
Because when that suplex happened, they barely move. Like,
no.
You could see
the balance was off, was starting to be very much off.
Where you trying to get at with this thing, huh? I'm trying to see where you're going to go with this.
All I'm saying is they were losing balance until Rhea flipped her ass over in the suplex.
If
this
is how the suplex is supposed to look, people. This is Rhea, this is Nia. The suplex is supposed to go, just like that.
Right.
Bruh, the suplex went just like, it literally, you can see, Rhea is a tall woman. Her legs didn't even extend. Her legs buckled within like seconds of her lifting Nia up. And that shit said, just like that.
Do you know why that happened?
Okay.
No, because the balance. If they were losing balance, they were going to fall off.
Oh yeah.
She had to fucking hurry up and hoist her and get her down because they were going to go to the outside.
That's what I'm saying. Usually when you see it, when you see that suplex from top rope, it looks like it's like everyone's floating over.
Right.
You come with a snap. Hers like quick, like I gotta get your ass up on here now. Like we're going now. So,
and I'm hoping I can flip you and land you flat.
Exactly.
I'm hoping.
And then it's funny because she does the finisher move.
The riptide.
She does the riptide and everything.
And Nia does not get off the ground.
Barely get off the ground. And all you can think,
Mabel.
No.
The Mabel chokeslam.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. Now that you say that, yeah.
Undertaker chokeslam for Hogan.
Well, who came to my mind was Jade Cargill.
She didn't leave her feet. It was something right here or something.
Just the fact that Jade Cargill picked her up with ease.
Picked her up with ease.
Nia Jax.
Oh.
How she picked Nia Jax up with ease. But I'm sitting there, I'm like, well, she didn't do a full match like Rhea Ripley did to try to end up doing that move. But
still, and then number 2, Nia helped her on.
Yeah.
Nia jumped.
Yeah.
So
Nia don't jump.
You're talking about the Rumble, right?
Yeah. Nia don't jump usually.
Nia. Well, she leaped.
Man, I'm just saying this, man. I was sitting there and I was like, boy, I've seen some Rhea Ripley matches. That wasn't one of her best matches. And yeah, it was good. I mean, to me, on a scale of 1 to 5, I'd give it maybe 3 stars.
2. Again, Rhea is just a fucking pleasant sight to look at. So
I went because Rhea's selling. Her selling was actually top notch.
It was good, but
because you don't see Rhea get dominated in a lot of matches.
But she was facing somebody bigger.
That's what I'm saying. To see her face someone bigger and her actually like,
she has to try.
Yeah.
She has to try. Like, you really have to try to lift Nia big ass up to do any of your moves that you would do to these little bitches.
Yeah.
Or these little ladies, sorry.
So that's why I was like, okay, I could give it a 3. Because Nia wasn't too like atrocious, but I was like, okay, I'll give it a 3.
Nia wasn't bad.
She wasn't bad. That's what I'm saying. She wasn't bad. She just had little moments where I just laughed because like the suplex and the head scissors really just, I was like, yo, Nia, what the fuck?
I was like, I don't even want to say that that's Nia's fault. It was just both of them. Nia kind of heavy to be on the top rope. And then like her trying to balance on the top rope as Rhea's trying to balance. And now you both are trying to balance on the top rope.
When Rhea took the not the
bonsai drop?
Yeah, the bonsai drop. When she took that, I was like, oh, I kind of got nervous too. I was like, I know Rhea ain't about to lose this match, but damn, that shit looked like it hurt.
Now, if she would have been like legs out like Yokozuna style on the jobber, game over. I don't know if Rhea kicking out. If she's supposed to, but Nia don't.
No, Nia's been coming down soft recently. But that one, she didn't come down soft. That's what I'm saying. So usually she comes down.
She comes down like
jumps and then she lands. But that one, she kind of like came down and she landed her butt and her feet at the same time. Where it was like it came out just like that. Usually her past Raws, she usually just lands feet and then butt.
Because Rhea probably said, lay it in.
Yeah.
Lay it in, mate.
Lay it in, mate. But yeah, great pay-per-view. I enjoyed it. I thought it was 4 matches was perfect.
It was perfect, but I felt isn't the next B pay-per-view out of the country as well?
Yes. Backlash is gonna be in France.
Oh my God.
Why? You got the I was thinking about this too. If you didn't notice. Backlash was in Puerto Rico. You had Clash at the Castle.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Clash at the Castle came before.
No, Backlash came first.
So Backlash, Puerto Rico, Clash at the Castle. Then you just had the Elimination Chamber in Perth. Mm-hmm. I would say all 3 of those pay-per-views. Judgment Day was main players of it. And if you think about it, all the people are all from those countries, around that country, except for Finn. He's from Ireland, but Wales is close by. I just find that interesting that, really ever since Dom had his WrestleMania moment with his dad,
mm-hmm.
Rhea had her WrestleMania moment, But then they was like, okay, Damian didn't do nothing at WrestleMania. Finn did something with Edge. But they was like, okay, Damian has had his WrestleMania moment at Backlash in Puerto Rico against Bad Bunny. Because that was probably what the second most talked about match of the night. Really, the first talked about match of the night. But it was like the second.
On Twitter it was.
Yeah. I just thought that I just find that kind of cool that I noticed it, but I didn't know if anybody else noticed that Judgment Days.
It's only 2 members.
What do you mean?
It's only Damian Priest and Rhea.
And I said Finn.
They ain't in Ireland or the UK.
Fine. They did have WrestleMania matches, so okay. Fine.
Well, no, they in UK all the time, so who knows?
You mean?
They're always in the UK, and they're looking to do a Wembley show. Well, not something like a Wembley show.
Well,
so he'll get it.
People, I saw that too.
He'll get it.
I saw that where this is off topic. At this post Elimination Chamber talk and everything. That WWE doesn't do those shows like that because one, usually cities have to pay WWE to get them to come there and everything. Only reason AEW did the Wembley show is because they paid for it. So they paid for Wembley. They invested all that money there. The money they didn't. Yes, did they get money back as of from the show and everything, but they lost more money than they gained. If that makes sense.
Because they gotta run the venue, but most of these cities don't really pay you. Only really WWE been doing some new shit. Because they don't. Companies don't used to get paid, but ever since the Saudi deals went through, now they've been able to get deals for doing these pay-per-views out of the country.
Yeah, everybody's bidding.
Yeah, they're exactly.
They're
so
bidding.
It's kind of different. AEW don't got that power, that leverage to do that.
Henceforth, I just think I always find it funny because I don't think we're super WWE heads and we hate AEW. We just don't like the direction AEW is in, that they're going in, and how it's set up right now. But I will say, I just find that funny that AEW rather spend all their money to make a headline than try to just gain money and build from there. If that makes sense.
To gain a bigger fan base.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
I don't want to get all the way.
Yeah. But that's today's episode.
I talked about AEW already today. We're going to talk about them in the news segment.
That's today's episode. Do you got anything you want to pass off, Izzy?
Hell no, do you?
Oh, of course. It's your boy Playboy Troy here, and I want to go ahead and promote the heavily opinionated podcast with your boy Playboy Troy, Melly Mel, Coolie High, Platinum P, and DJ Rose. This past episodes, because we dropping 2 this week, we had a good talk about the college football coming up. EA Sports college football game coming out. Our expectations of what we want and what we want to see coming out of that game. And also, you can catch Platinum P, Melly Mel, and Coolie High talk about who the possible faces of the league, new faces of the league of NBA. When LeBron and Steph and them guys go out. So who do you? Izzy, I know you watch a lot of basketball. Who do you think gonna be that face that NBA is gonna be putting out there now?
It's Luka.
Oh, you got Luka? Okay. Me, I'm thinking Ant. I'm thinking either Ant or Luka. Or they can go with the old Steph Curry way and go with Jason Tatum.
Ant too dark.
That's what I said, Jason Tatum.
They ain't trying to, because they should have been trying to do that, and they ain't doing it.
Well, Jason Tatum, he ain't
Boston's the fucking best team in the East. We're not gonna go into this right now. This would be a whole nother hour conversation because I will get deep into this bullshit.
It's all right. All right, then we go.
Yeah, we go for your boy Izze4Real and my boy
Playboy Troy.
We are Wrestlemaniacs 2. We'll holler at y'all next week. We'll have more energy. We're not gonna do the shit at fucking 9 o'clock no more.
Yes, we are.
We'll holler. Fuck you. Deuces. We said yes, we are. No, we not. 9 o'clock. My dumb ass left this motherfucker. Oh shit, nigga.